to Hawaii for many, many, many years. Since the first time I came here was in 1969. I did a movie with Lloyd Bridges on the island of Kauai. And I was told at that time that was the prettiest of all of the islands. Is that true?
Yeah.
They only had 2 hotels on that island at that time. They had the cocoa palms and the Honolulu plantation. I understand the cocoa palms doesn't exist anymore. After the storm, I think they had. Anyway, I had my second marriage on that island in the big cave on my lunch hour. Very romantic. The marriage lasted about 2 seconds. But I had a really good time, and I'm really happy to be back here. It's always nice to come to Hawaii. I mean, there's no reason in the world why anybody wouldn't want to come to Hawaii. It's such a wonderful place, and the people are really wonderful. So I'm very happy to be here for the few days I'm going to be here. But anyway.
All right, so, sorry. Well, we always. So you guys just got to see a little bit of Billy's illustrious career spanning over 50 years in the entertainment industry. But what a lot of people don't realize is that he's also an award-winning and accomplished artist. So I always like to start the panels where, yeah, you can clap, go! Don't be shy. So I always ask Mr. Williams to indulge the audience with a little bit of his art history. So Billy, if you please.
Well, I grew up in New York City a long time ago.
I don't know. What's that? Are we doing something wrong?
I don't know. I mean that noise.
I know it's not.
I grew up in New York City, and I went to a school called Music and Art High School. My sister and I, my twin sister. And when I graduated Music and Art, I went to a school called the National Academy of Design for the Fine Arts, where I spent 2 years under scholarship painting. And I was nominated for, at the age of 18, 19 years old, I was nominated for Guggenheim, and then I won a Hallgarten, which is comparable to a Guggenheim. And as a matter of fact, the Smithsonian owns one of my pieces as a self-portrait. But painting has been very much a part of my life. Had many exhibitions throughout the years. I haven't been exhibiting lately, but I've been thinking about it. As a matter of fact, I'm doing my autobiography right now. So I'm gonna probably show some pieces in the book, which is coming out in 2022. But anyway.
So, and if anybody wants to see some examples of Mr. Williams' artwork, you can actually go to his website, which is very, very hard to remember, billydwilliams.com. And we actually have one piece on display here. It's not an original, it's a lithograph of a painting that he did from The Empire Strikes Back. It's on display at our signing booth over here. No pressure to buy anything. You guys can come over and just look at it. But if you are compelled and love it, you can buy it. It is for sale. So just let me know. So, that's it. Everybody start getting in line. Come on, let's go. As they're getting in line, I'll ask the first question. Billy, The Rise of Skywalker was not the first time that you worked with J.J. Abrams. Can you let everyone know the first time you worked with him and a little bit of insight into J.J.?
Well, when he was doing the series called Lost, in fact, he was shooting it here right in Hawaii. He wanted me to, he did an episode where I played myself playing a killer, which I thought was a very unique, interesting approach. And so that was the first time I ever worked with him. That's when I realized a lot about his uniqueness. And so working with him on this last movie was a huge, wonderful
Yes, I love it. We have a huge line. We're going to turn people away. So remember, guys, name first, then your question. Sir, you're up first.
Steven, food question. Would you prefer poi or spam musubi?
Boy or what?
Spam musubi.
Spam musubi? Man,
I don't know either one.
maybe we'll have some with the Mai Tais that are coming. What's your favorite, Steve?
The spam musubi.
Is it actually spam? Like in a can?
It's a slice of spam on a block of rice wrapped with nori.
Oh, really? I haven't had spam in years. Spam is still around?
It doesn't expire. Yes, sir.
My name is David, and my question for Mr. Williams is, as the original owner of the Millennium Falcon, how did you acquire it?
How did I acquire the Millennium Falcon?
Yes, sir.
Good graces of the writers.
Did you buy it? Did you swindle it? Or did you win it in a contest like
They loaned
lost it to Han Solo?
They loaned it to me.
Thank you, sir.
That's a good one. We haven't heard that one before. Okay, good.
Hey Billy, my name's Ren, and my question for you is, what's it like being the biggest lady killer in the galaxy?
Me is the lady killer? I don't know.
Yeah, right on, you know.
I guess pretty good.
Thank you.
We're going to have to start having lessons on how to be suave with the ladies, Billy. We'll do that at the next convention. We'll plan for it. Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm Justin. As a member of the franchise, how excited would you be if they did a Tim Burton, they finished up that Batman trilogy?
Justin, the mics. Can you up his mic? Did you ask something about Batman?
Yeah, as a member of the Batman trilogy, or the first two, how excited would you be if they finished up the Tim Burton trilogy that you were
I mean,
originally in?
as Two-Face?
Yeah, if they brought back Michael Keaton and finished it up with you guys, that'd be awesome.
Well, I'm too old for that kind of stuff.
No way. Thank you.
Thank you.
I don't know, really. If Tim Burton came knocking on your door and said, Billy, I want you to play Two-Face, you'd actually tell him no.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Hi, I'm Beverly. Is there a backstory to your middle name? Because I know it's December, but you're not.
My middle name is December. It's actually my father's name. He was born in December. I was born in April. Figure that one out. He had a good sense of humor.
Okay, thank you.
Beverly, what's your middle name?
Mickey.
And does it have a meaning?
No.
Okay, thanks. Yes, sir.
My name is Tyler, and my question is, besides starring in Glee, were you in any other musicals?
Aside from, we're having a little AV guy, our monitor is hard if you can up it for us. Something about Glee, right? Repeat
It's
it.
really noisy.
Yeah, repeat it.
So besides Glee, were you in any other musicals?
I was never in Glee. Who's Glee?
The TV show about the young kids that sing. You were on it, trust me. He did musicals on stage.
I started in a musical when I was 6.5 years old on Broadway. And then at some point later on, I did a musical called Hallelujah Baby with Leslie Uggams. I don't know if you know who she is. Yeah, so I've done a couple. But I've done some singing too. I even have an album that I did back in 1961 called Let's Misbehave with Billy D. Williams.
You gotta download it, Justin. I mean, Tyler. You're Tyler.
Thank you.
You know, Tyler, don't feel bad about the question, because when I went to see the Lego movie in theaters, I'm sitting there with all my friends, and I didn't know that he was going to be in it, and all of a sudden there's Lando and he's talking. I got out of the theater and I'm texting Billy, going, oh my God, you were in Lego movie. And he goes, I was. Awesome. Just so you guys
Well, you know, I do a lot of projects, and I don't even remember half the projects I've done.
The one thing we can attest to, which a small sampling of it is what you saw in the video, Billy has been the character of Lando since its inception. That includes the radio drama after Empire came out, all of the video games. Every time you hear Lando, it is this man right here.
Hi, my name is May, and my question for you is, how does playing Lando differ in animation versus in real life?
I mean, on screen as opposed to
Like in person?
animation.
Yeah.
Well, I enjoy doing animation. I mean, I enjoy doing both. It's always very wonderful, sometimes challenging experiences. So, but I usually have a pretty good time with both.
Do you prepare differently for animation and on screen, or is it same preparation acting-wise?
I don't know. It's, I never think about it. I just go and do it.
It's natural, I mean. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
How's it going, Billy? Wow, it's loud. It's an honor to meet you.
Thank you.
I'm a huge fan. The question I have is, have you ever, do you remember the first time you fell in love? And what was that like? And do you have any advice about romance and relationships for maybe like a young, single 33-year-old guy?
I'm always in love. I don't know what kind of advice to give you. Just do whatever you do and be a nice person, first of all.
Thank you, Billy.
Good afternoon, Mr. Williams. My name is Diamond. I was born in the 70s, so I want to tip my hat to you for being significant throughout my childhood and into my adulthood. Also, thank you for probably being our original black nerd. You drove people like myself to come out and participate in something that wasn't normally in the black community. I wanted to know, a question for you, like yourself and Mr. James Earl Jones on the set, were you aware of your impact in the black community for setting off on the task to be someone as famous as Lando Calrissian?
I don't really, tell you the truth, I really don't spend a lot of time thinking about it. I mean, I just do my work, and I'm always looking to do the best work I can possibly do. And that's primarily what's in my head. Beyond that, and certainly, you know, one always hopes that everybody appreciates what you do. So, I mean, otherwise, why do it? So, I just want to do the best work I can do whenever I'm doing it.
Thank you for saying that.
Hi, Billy. My name is Crystal. Being a former Northern New Yorker myself, bless you for surviving all those gold winners. My question to you is, if you had a chance in your youth to do more musicals, and on Broadway, what part would you choose to play, and which musical?
No, I always wanted to play Duke Ellington. I always felt like
Good choice.
I'm well suited to play a character like Ellington. He had a kind of elegance that I really liked and always admired.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir.
Hello, my name is Mosi, and my question is, being an artist and an actor, have any of your
So Constellation and The Visit. Look them up. Hopefully they're on one platform or another. So.
Jordan Walker Perlman.
Thank you for visiting Hawaii.
That is a funky jacket.
Really quick. Anyway, aloha, Mr. Williams. My name is Julie. If it wasn't for you, I give a shout out to my son because when we found out you're coming, that's the reason why we're here. So thank you for coming. He collects a lot of the Lego, the figurines. What is your most prized possession of any of the articles that have been made of you?
I mean, from Star Wars?
Anything.
Prized possession? Well, I'm a collector. I'm almost getting close to being a hoarder. I love shoes. I love scarves.
Sunglasses.
You know, if I'm not painting something on canvas, I use myself as a canvas. So I buy all this stuff and I play around with things to see how it all sort of coordinates and works. I don't know, it's fun.
Thank you.
It's something to do.
You're still as hot as that picture. Thanks for coming.
Julie, where's your son? Raise your hand. You should come up and say hi. No? Yeah, no? What's his name? He's starstruck?
Yeah.
He's a human being. Look, I can touch him. He's like, no. Okay.
No, he's shy. I used to be, as a boy, I was always very shy, so I understand.
Thank you. Hi. Oh.
Hi. My question was...
Wait, are you videotaping? Oh, here, let me help you.
Thank you. So, my question was, I know you were in the new Star Wars. I know you were currently in the newest Star Wars. I was just watching it. But compared to the original series, how did you feel the special effects were? Did you like doing the acting on the original series with the original OG special effects or the new CGI, all that stuff?
Well, we had a fair amount of CGI in the old stuff as well as what they do today. I'm always fascinated to see where technology is today and what people are doing with it. And I've always been fascinated with that side of it. I think if it's used properly, it's very effective.
You guys proved it to be very effective and beautiful, so thank you for that.
Thank you.
Hello, Billy. My name is Derek. Who do you think is a better pilot and owner of the Millennium Falcon? Your character Lando Calrissian or Han Solo?
Lando Calrissian. I gotta give props to my buddy Han Solo.
I mean, you are the one that lost the Falcon's dish, so, no pressure or anything. No. Okay, yes. What is that?
It's a halo.
Oh, I see it now. Okay, great. That's awesome.
I'm sorry, I'm short. Hi, my name is Alex, and I was just wondering, out of all your appearances, do people normally say that you're taller or shorter in person?
Nobody's ever said anything to me. No one's ever commented about my size.
Okay. Thank you.
At least nothing disparaging.
Hi, my name's Peyton, and I guess my question is, out of all the roles or projects that you've done over the years, is there like anything particular that you're like, I guess one that you're most proud of?
Well, I've done a lot. I've been doing this for 60 years. So I've done a lot of movies. Certainly, Brian's song, where I was nominated for an Emmy for that. The characters I did, the Lady Sings the Blues and Mahogany. One of my favorite experiences was a baseball movie I did called The Bingo Long, Traveling All-Stars and Motor Kings. Working with Stallone when we did Nighthawks. He kept me, I had to be really in top-notch condition to work with Sly. But there was one movie I was just, only a video, a movie I did in Canada called Giant Steps. That was one of my favorite characters. Nobody knows about this movie, but it was one of my favorite characters. He was a jazz musician, and Slade Thompson, and I was so enamored with this character that I didn't want to stop being that character. He talked like this. Hey, Daddy, what's happening, baby? That was Slade Thompson.
Thank you.
So anyone that's interested, just so you know, we did research on this trip about that film, and it is not available on DVD or Blu-ray. You can only get it off of eBay on VHS. So, and there's a couple copies on there because we actually just bought one because we're gonna have it digitized so he can see it. So, Giant Steps, go buy it on eBay now. Yes, sir.
I patterned the character actually after two of my favorite jazz musicians, Thelonious Monk and Miles Davis.
This is more of a personal question for me. Do you actually like Colt 45? And if not, what's your favorite beer choice?
Well, I'm not really a beer drinker. No, I like my vodka. I like Tito's.
Tito's.
Thank you.
Do you
Good
drink?
wine. I love good wine.
Do you drink Colt 45?
I haven't for a while, but they're like the
Colt
greatest
45
commercials
is
like ever.
I think most American beer is pretty good. I think Colt 45. Well, I mean, I'm, as I said, I'm not an expert. I mean, you sound like somebody who really is an aficionado.
Well, I don't drink too much beer anymore. But yeah, vodka, Tito's, like on the state.
Chandelier.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Mr. Williams. My name's AJ. My question for you was, have you ever had a hard time getting a role because people keep seeing you as Lando Calrissian?
Not really, no. I've done so many different roles over the years. So, no.
Thank you.
Hi, thank you for coming.
Hello.
My name is Leia. You've been in so many great roles over the years that I was wondering if there's any role, like a dream role that you would want to do before, as part of your
There were a couple. One I just mentioned, Ellington. But there was another one that I almost ended up doing. We were many years ago with a wonderful man by the name of Jeffrey Holder. He was a great. You remember him in ads. He was the Coca-Cola. I think the Coca-Cola man. He was beautiful. But he and I wanted to do the life of Alexander Dumas. A lot of people don't know that Dumas was a mulatto, and he wrote the Musketeers, a lot of those great adventure stories at that time. But that was one character I really wanted to do.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Mr. Williams. So my question is, my name is John. My question is, how did it compare filming the original trilogy versus filming The Rise of Skywalker? Did it feel like you were stepping back into the same shoes?
I feel like I was what?
Did it feel like you were stepping back into the same shoes of the character that you created and made iconic?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. When I'm asked to do something, I just simply say yes or no. And it's a real simple process. I mean, it's not complicated. It's like you pay me enough money and I'll do whatever you want me to do.
Thank you.
How you doing, Mr. Williams? I actually got two questions. As far as...
Speak into the microphone.
As far as the movie, when you start Nighthawks, aside with Sylvester Stallone, how was the preparation? You know, how well involved were you in that movie, Nighthawks? Because you played the cop, you know, it was, like you just said, Sly kept you busy, you know, the preparation is a lot of physical stuff. And also, when you came back into the Star Wars saga, you know, how did it feel them pulling you back in, you know, your personal thoughts?
I'm losing you. It seems like I'm losing you.
Okay, so the first one was the movie Nighthawks, where you started on Sylvester Stallone. As far as the preparation, you know, it was in New York, you're a New Yorker, you know, how demanding was the movie for you at that time, where you actually, I believe you did most of your stunts, or some
I keep it short, okay.
Yeah, so how was that movie, your personal thoughts on it?
Well, you know, we worked with the police department. That's when I learned that word, perpetrator. But we ran around with the special, I forget what they call them, but they were out at Rikers Island in New York. And they're like a bunch of crazy people doing crazy things. They're like wild people. So we spent a lot of time with them. They're really daredevils. So we spent, as I said, we spent a lot of time with them as a means of preparation.
And when you came back into the Star Wars sagas, your personal thoughts, how did it feel being back in that area, in that environment?
No, I had a lot of fun, especially working with J.J. Abrams, whom I love.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna hold the line for a second, okay? Because we have actually a little surprise for Mr. Williams. He actually doesn't know about this, but the organizer of the event and a senator from Hawaii got in touch with me before we came out here and asked if they could present a special surprise to Mr. Williams. So I want you guys to make them feel the love as much as you did for Mr. Williams. I want you to welcome the promoter and owner of the show, Jimmy J, and your Hawaiian Senator, Sharon Moriwaki.
Of not just you, but then, of course, Mr. Williams, for coming on out and spending your weekend with us. See, it's official now. Senator, may I give you the microphone?
Certainly. Aloha from the State Senate, the state of Hawaii. I'm so pleased that I was able to be the one to come and give you this certificate. Let me just read a little bit of it. The Senate takes pride in recognizing great accomplishments in an individual's life. Billy D. Williams, you've been a veritable force exhibiting artistic excellence in the entertainment industry for over 6 decades. Your cinematic reprisal of the heroic and nuanced Lando Calrissian in the most recent and final chapter of Skywalker serves as an iconic reflection of Mr. Williams well-established career. You originally appeared on screen as a rogue, Elysian, in the original trilogy of the Star Wars franchise in 1980. The Senate, the 30th Legislature of the State of Hawaii, 2020 session, hereby honors and recognizes Billy D. Williams for over 6 decades of artistic excellence. And now I know you have painting to add to that, as well as acting and singing, and extends its aloha and sincerest appreciation for the legacy of your magnetic smile and your trademark charm, dedicated contribution to the arts, and a good man. I learned that today listening to you. Thank you so much. Being here.
Thank you.
So give it up for your senator and the promoter of the event, guys. Oh, it's amazing. We have Mai Tais on stage. Wow. I don't know how to follow that. You're in a tough spot, dude. Okay, so Paul or whoever's in charge.
By the way, I'm a big fan of yours. The Senator.
Give it up, give it up, give it up. We've got like 14 seconds. Mike granted 7 more minutes. Jimmy's in charge. We'll do what he says. All right, excellent. So, on to the next question. You've got a tough act to follow with the senator.
Hi, my name is Jacob. Mr. Williams, I was wondering, for Smooth and Buttery Boys, have you ever considered doing an audiobook?
An audiobook? I might have at some point or another. Why, you think I should?
Absolutely.
Thanks for the compliment.
Hello, I'm Larry.
Hi, Larry.
I got a question for you, Billy D. Well, how was working on set with the robots like R2-D2 and C-3PO?
It's always very interesting.
So how was Kenny Baker on set?
He was great.
Great.
He's not with us anymore.
Oh, that sucks. Good guy. So how was
He was a lot of fun.
Yeah. How was Anthony Daniels on set?
Fun.
Fun, yeah. How was Carrie Fisher on set?
Fun.
Okay, whoa. They were all fun.
Okay.
Trust me.
Excellent.
Yes, sir.
Hi, my name's Emmy. My question is, after Han Solo having his own backstory movie, would you like Lando Calrissian to have his own backstory movie?
I don't know. I suppose so.
Would you want to see a backstory if you were asked to be part of the film?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, Mr. Williams. My name is Corin. In The Rise of Skywalker, do you think Janna is Lando's daughter? And what color lightsaber would you want?
Well, as far as the first question is concerned, I have no clue. Lightsaber, I think I was asked that. Red.
We actually were asked that once before, and everybody had to explain to you that red would mean you're the bad guy now. So, are you good with that?
What's that?
You can literally have any color you want, but red is specifically bad. Okay, green.
Okay, red and green.
Yes.
Hi, my name's Kathleen. I have a question for Billy. What are you most passionate about in life?
What are you most passionate about in life?
Yeah, it's like overall, like what have you like learned so far that you just like can't like let go of?
I don't know. I'm not ready to give up anything yet. I'm pretty passionate about just about everything.
Excellent.
By the way, yeah, that color.
What color?
The saber. Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Here, let me have that.
It makes noise too.
I thought you were taking that saber away from that lady.
Just don't kill anybody with it because you've got his fingerprints.
Eric is so bold.
A little. You should have a Mai Tai. I got those special for us. It's a classic Hawaiian drink. Thanks to Paul, who's gone. He's probably getting himself one. Are you the last question of the day? No, this guy might be. Are you coming up? Please. Okay, yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Mr. Williams. My name is Molly, and my question is for the solo film when Donald Glover took over the role for young Orlando, how do you feel he did the role?
He said he was asking me how he should, what he should do. He was asking me for some tips on how to play the character. I told him to be charming. But I think he did an incredible job. He's a pretty young man.
Thank you, Mr. Rose. Thank you for coming.
I think Mr. Williams is very gracious, but I'm going to speak for everybody here, and I bet that we will all agree that he is Lando Calrissian, right? All right, the pressure's on. Last question of the day.
Aloha, Billy D. Williams. I know you've been getting all Star Wars all day at you. I just wanted to come up and say one of my favorites of you was Undercover Brother. Hot sauce. Come on, man. Thank you so much for coming out. Appreciate it.
Okay, thank you. Not hot sauce. It was the General's fried chicken. Is there hot sauce in there?
Was there hot sauce?
Maybe there was.
It was the General Special hot sauce.
You remember all that stuff. I don't remember any.
What's fantastic is he usually gets fans that come up to him and regurgitate Star Wars lines, so this is all new for us. You deserve one of these just because. I shouldn't have thrown it, I'm sorry. All right, so I have 3 of these to give away, and we had some good questions today, so thank you to everybody. But I think I'm gonna go with the Beverly, who asked about his middle name. Beverly, did you leave? Oh, come on up, sweetheart. Right, and then we have, oh, I don't know what to do. Okay, I like this one. I think the name was May, and you were discussing the preparation and differences of acting for screen and animation. Was it May? May, please come up and choose one. They're all the same, just take one. Only one. And the last one is my favorite because it was just a hoop. Oh, wait a minute, do you know Jimmy? Give that back. No, I'm kidding. You can pay me later for that one. Okay, just because I like this question because it was a hoop. Is it Tyler? The Glee question was just fantastic. So come on up. Thank you. So questions. If you didn't get to ask one, you guys can come over to the booth. You don't need to buy anything. You do have to wait in line, but you can ask a question there. We want to personally thank the senator and your state for this lovely award. It's wonderful. We'd like to thank the state of Hawaii for hosting us, and especially Jimmy J. Without him, we would not be here.